Hello, everybody. Oh, hello. How is my audio? I thought I clicked mute, so I thought I had to unmute. Sorry if you heard all the clicking and shuffling. My bad. Let's go 9. Let's go 9:17. Hopefully that's not too bad. Should be okay. Yeah, I think that's wide enough. Oh, you heard me? Oh no. Yeah, I woke up like maybe an hour and a half ago or so. So I got that, morning gravelly voice. And it doesn't help that I have bubble tea, so that's sweet, and that makes my voice even gravelier. Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, also when I drink the bubble tea, I'll try not to get any tapioca, or else you'll hear me just chewing. And nobody wants to hear me chewing. Okay, let me see. I want to do like one final check of who won, because I know that the creature won, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Mech to win. I was like ready to draw Mech. But I believe creatures are the winners. So let's see. I wanna check. Also, when I was trying to post on the community page on YouTube, I was like, where's the community tab? Where did they move it? And then I realized YouTube changed it to posts. So I was like, ah, dang it. 26 and 25. Yeah, creatures won out by like a landslide. My goodness. No mouth noises, please. Those are gross. Yeah, don't worry. I will try to avoid the tapioca when I drink my juice. The creature feature set. Are there any Michaels? That's so random. Yeah, it confused me too. I was like, how do I post? Where do I post things? Yeah, posts. They're trying to be hip like trying to be like Instagram maybe. Go post your thing. I'm like, what? That's not you, YouTube. Just do your thing, you know? What kind of boba is it? It's just regular normal tapioca here. I'm not a big fan of the juice ones, you know? I know that that's kind of like kind of becoming a thing, and then I know Starbucks adopted it for a bit too, but I don't know. The juice ones, it doesn't hit the same, you know? While they are really good at it, monster trucks are really... What? Are you in some kind of like rodeo show or something? Monster truck show. My goodness. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I realize I should write something. Welcome. Welcome to stream. My beautiful handwriting. We will start shortly. I just want to make sure I have everything ready. Yeah, popping boba, just not mine. Not my thing. Is boba tea good? Yeah, there's so many different types anyways that I think it's worth trying. How in the world did I get hit by an ad live stream? It happens. Can you draw a little drawing of you waving to us? Sure. What does my hair look like now? My hair has that like I just woke up kind of vibe. My hair literally, one part is going up and then the other part is like swooping down, kind of. It kind of is looking like this right now. This is what I look like. This is my tired face. There's a terrible hand. I halfway through decided I'm like hunching over. This is me waving eye. Yeah. Okay. This is me. just like a random quick drawing. Okay, yeah, I think everything's good. I think we're set. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. The art challenge again. You know, we're gonna do it live. We're doing it live. We're doing the art challenge live. I keep forgetting about the art challenges, so we're doing it in the moment. We're not gonna do too many. I'm gonna make sure that... Oh, we haven't even done that many posts yet. Okay, so I think it'll be good. Okay, so we'll do the intro, and then we'll do the art challenge shout-outs, and then we'll get into our creature designing thingamabob. Favorite food? Burgers. I love burgers. Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. If you don't know who we are Wing Canvas, and I am Josh. I'm going to be your streamer for today. If you don't know what kind of channel we are as Wing Canvas, and you've never seen our channel ever before, hello, and we are Wing Canvas. We are a YouTube channel where we make art tutorial videos on tips, tricks, and drawing advice to better help our fellow art nerds in this art community of ours. Our mission at Wing Canvas is to make art education easily accessible to everybody, so be sure to tune in live for free lessons every Saturday. And well, this part is the part that changes. We're no longer streaming on Sundays. We're actually going to change our Sunday streams to Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern. So just remember that we're changing it. It's going to be a little bit different. And wait, are we doing it? Kevin is saying and Mondays, Saturdays and Mondays. Yeah, so we're changing it to Mondays. If you guys can't remember that, I'll be repeating it and doing a little bit of a reminder throughout the stream, so you guys know that we're changing it. And if you're an art nerd too, be sure to check out the social media links in the description below. Where am I on the script? Yeah, and check out our website for class offerings, where you can get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're a school of illustration. And I also want to personally thank our YouTube members and Patreon members for making this possible and for supporting our mission. YouTube members get access to chat access to chat with our instructors, and see video drafts before they're released. And Patreon members can level up their artwork with classes, Q&A, and live critiques, and personal support like drawovers from instructors. So if you want to help support the channel or accelerate your learning, consider becoming a member. And that was a very messy intro. It's because I have my windows all over the place. But yeah, well, so welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. And ad read 8 out of 10, good performance, only a little stumble. 8 out of 10, you know, that's not too bad. I did pretty good the last time, so this one was a bit of a stumble. Yeah. Students are recommended 9+. Nice. Yeah, so we're going to be changing our Sunday streams to 9 on Mondays. Hopefully you guys will still be able to make it. It definitely will be, yeah, 9's pretty good. It'll be more chill and everything. But as always, it'll be on VOD if you can't catch it, and if you end up missing the stream, it'll be recorded as usual. So yeah, you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, so just gonna move these things off screen. Oh, right. And then we'll do our art challenge shout out. So if you guys didn't know, every month we have a different kind of art challenge. And this month, for the month of February, because it starts with the letter F, it is future fantasy. So that's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. And we already got some pretty cool submissions. And if you're curious as to how to check out these submissions, how you can submit, it's on our Discord. So that's probably one of the best ways to stay up to date is Discord. There's a lot of interaction, a lot of announcements, a lot of ways to just be in touch and connected with the community. So we're going to start off with the latest submission here. This is by a member, or not, well, I don't know if they're a member, but community or someone on our Discord. This is someone by the name of Trix. Like Trix. This is pretty cool. It says, first time drawing my cyberpunk planet Jupiter. I like it. Say hi to Fabian. I think he forgot his umbrella. Hey, that's pretty cool. I just noticed there's a lot of these kind of rectangular swatches here. That's pretty cool. I like it. Love the colors. Can't go wrong with the neon pink and the like the blue kind of color here. So nice. Awesome drawing. Really like this subtle, I don't know, it's a little bit more low key, you know, it's not super bright as like some cyberpunk style stuff goes. And then let's see. A lot of the submissions are new, so I think I might just do one more. Let me check. This one was from a while ago, but I'll give a shout out to this one. It's a big file. This one is by someone in the community named Castle? Yeah. Just regular spelling of Castle. I think that's kind of cool. Maybe a little bit less on the future side, but I see a little bit of like mechanisms on like the legs and then the design of the character. I mean, obviously, you know, a horse shooting out fire is a little bit, you know, over the top and not that realistic. So I guess that's the future part of it. It's not very normal looking, and I feel like when it comes to sci-fi, it's all about like enhancements and everything. So I guess this horse got enhanced to spew out fire, so that's pretty nice. Very cool. Yeah, and not too bad drawing of a horse. Horses are hard, and a horse wearing armor at that. So yeah, just a reminder again, if you'd like to share your drawings on the disc or submit your pieces for the art challenge of the month, Discord is the place to be. Discord is our kind of spot where people can share their artworks. So yeah, if you want to contribute to the challenge, you can go on Discord and participate in the future fantasy stuff. Yeah. Well then, what will be the art challenge of this month? It is future fantasy. So it can be, you know, this one, I guess the future fantasy is, the future part is the cyberpunk aspect. And the fantasy part is almost like this, oh man, I'm forgetting the name of this character. Is this Satyr? Like the goat leg human body type of character. But yeah, so thank you Tricks and Castle for submitting. Hope you guys enjoyed the little shout out. But now we're gonna get into the actual topic of the stream, and I'm just gonna make sure I save the file first. So just give me a sec as I make a folder and save it. What is this one? This one is creature design. $2025. It still blows my mind that it's like 2025 and it's February already. It's like, what? It's crazy. Madness. How are you, Josh? I am doing pretty good. Not too bad myself. How did you learn to animate? Oh, I went to, yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna try to catch up a little bit on chat. I went to Seneca for 3D animation. It was a grad program, so it wasn't too long. But yeah, I learned how to animate on Maya, and 2D animation, in general, the animation principles are the same, whether you're doing it traditional or 3D. The difference is just how you do it, but the principles and fundamentals are pretty much the same. Yeah. Oh, Artist is in chat. Oh, Castle, nice. I don't know if you caught it, but I did give you a shout on your horse. Yeah. No, he's not a satyr. He's an oni. Just like a what? Really? An oni? But isn't oni like a Japanese term for like monsters? But okay, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. It's not my specialty. Maybe it's a satyr. Maybe it's an oni. Oh, that's Tricks. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, you're correcting us. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were the artist or not, but okay. Oni. I guess Oni is how you want to, is the label for your character. Nice, nice. Okay, so for today, we're going to be doing a creature design. Now, I know I'm not too sure exactly what type of creature. I've been kind of bouncing back and forth. So I want to do a kind of antler type of character, but someone made a comment on the post that I made for the poll, and they were like, hey, it'd be really cool if you'd made a cute character. I really love cute characters. And then now it's been bugging me because I don't draw cute characters. And then I was like, but now I feel like that's a challenge. I want to draw a cute character, even though cute characters are not my like specialty in a way. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of want to do an kind of a monster creature type of character with like antlers or something. But we'll see. Yeah, a deer, Josh's cute character. I don't know. It's on the fence. Not too sure if I'm gonna go with it or not, but we'll see. So this is kind of like the stage that we'll kind of go about it, is we'll do some designing. We'll do some like conceptualization /conceptualization. And then we'll go into the roughs. And then we'll go into cleanups. So hopefully by the end of the stream, I'll have kind of a cleaned up drawing of the character. We probably definitely won't be able to get into maybe coloring. We'll just be kind of figuring out the design of the character and doing the roughs. I know the stream does say turnaround. I don't know how many angles I'll be able to get into, but maybe I'll try to at least do maybe the side profile and the 3/4, and then if we have a lot of time, we'll maybe do a front view. But I'm going to treat this more as like a conceptual turnaround, meaning that the turnaround doesn't have to completely match up or line up. There's sometimes, if you ever look in art books, they do a character turnaround, but the hands might not be in the same positions, or the head might just be in a different angle, so you show off the character in multiple angles kind of thing. So yeah, let the thoughts fester in your mind. I know, right? Like I can't get that out of my head now. Skinwalker. Oh, that sounds so familiar. I don't know what a skinwalker is though, but yeah. Whoa, Kevin, we got a chance to win a month of our brand new membership tier. I didn't know we were doing a giveaway. That's sick. Way to do the announcement. Yeah. Oh, okay, I like that bat-like creature. I'm kind of down with that. Okay. Well, this is gonna be our kind of plan. So we'll kind of just go ahead and get started with it. Yeah, we'll go like maybe here. We'll like move our way around. Sometimes I want to figure out like the look of the character first. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stick to like a bat or a cute character design. I actually wanted a very kind of scarred, maybe not scarred, but I don't know, some kind of weird creature design. So in this stage, sometimes what I like to do when I'm coming up with a design for a creature or a character even, I'll just kind of let my pen flow and see like what kind of shapes my hand kind of makes when it's like moving around. And for the antlers, okay, so antlers are kind of hard to draw because of just the dimensional perspective aspects of it. So I'm actually just going to treat the antlers kind of almost angular to a certain degree so that it's easier to pull off. But yeah, a mix between axolotl and a deer. What are these creatures? Okay, Wendigo I know just because of like Until Dawn. But what are these other creatures? I've never heard of these creatures before. That sounds cool though, but I don't know. We'll see if I'll be able to like include some of your suggestions. Yeah, because I don't really have an exact concept of what to go for exactly just yet. So if anybody has any recommendations or any kind of like types of creatures to do, feel free to recommend some. Yeah, because then maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll include it. I don't know. I'm at the stage right now where we're kind of just feeling it out. We're just doing some quick renditions. And I also realized I've never drawn in like green before as like a sketching color. You can fly around the screen, getting near and far from it as you can. I mean, you know what? Like a deer, like a bat character is actually kind of neat. A bat kind of would be cool. I do like. Oh wait, there was that really cool video. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I'm not gonna look for it, but there's this really cool video of like a bat and how a bat runs, and I thought that was like really cool. Okay, this is kind of. It's kind of cursed and looking a little bit, but the torso of the bat, I don't know. I'm gonna change it. This looks terrible. We're gonna leave this though as kind of like a little example of where we were at from the beginning. But there's this really cool video of a bat. A bat. I might go with bat. I think bat will be kind of cool. Bat ears are definitely way easier to go about than doing like than deer antlers. So I'm down with that. But yeah, there was this video of like bats running in slow motion, and I was like, that's so gnarly. I think it was for vampire bats. And like how they run and everything. Oh, let's see. Actually, this is kind of cool. You know what? Bats are kind of cute. We could go with like bats, maybe. I kind of want to. Okay, let's look up bats. Oh yeah, sorry. I guess if anybody's vampire bats, if anyone's afraid of bats, I guess I'm sorry. But yeah, there's this. Oh yeah, it was a University of Toronto did like where does the blood consumption go when bats drink blood? So like when vampire bats drink blood, like where does the blood go? Or like how do they consume the blood when they drink it? And it apparently is like they consume it immediately, and it was really cool. I don't know. Okay. Okay, we got the front part. Now, here's the tricky part. I kind of like it kind of almost looking like a gorilla. Okay, Kevin's just announcing any kind of... I also just want to point this out, but Kevin is making announcements for this kind of special sign up. So if you guys want more information on the chat, Kevin did just post a bunch of information about how you can get a free month for the membership tier. That's worth $80, and there's a bunch of kind of perks and benefits that come with it. So if you are curious, Kevin did just post a lot. There's links to the forums for how you can sign up and all that kind of stuff. So if you're curious, definitely you can check it out. Love seeing different people's take on avian creatures. The image of a typical bat running is funny to me. It is funny. I like think it's really cool if you like check out what it looks like, because I think it's kind of cool. Bats are weird creatures though. It's almost like a spider. But yeah, I was thinking it kind of reminds me of a gorilla. So I'm wondering, okay, we got... I'm not going to try to draw like the typical bat. I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of like the cool part of doing these random creature character designs, is that you never know kind of what you might come up with. Okay, I don't know, maybe this might knock out the whole like cute thing. I don't know. I guess everybody has a different definition of like what they think is cute. I think this is looking kind of cute, or maybe you guys were like, what? This is not cute, Josh. This is disgusting. But I don't know. I think it's kind of, yeah, I see the potential. Okay, I feel like this could be really cool though, because I kind of want to do almost like a gorilla mixed with a bat, like the pose of a gorilla, but like, ooh, and the fur. Ooh, what if we gave it like it was like bougie, you know? It had like this, you know, almost like lion fur around its head, and then we get the body over here, and you know, we get the stance over here. I don't know, this is kind of neat. I don't know, I keep wanting to make the ears bigger and bigger. You could do a gorilla, half gorilla, half bat. Yeah, you could, yeah, I think it's really cool. I think that'd be kind of neat. Honduran white bats are very cute to me. Oh, I don't know what that looks like, but go look it up. Here's the thing though, I actually hate spiders, so I would not do the spider. I'm sorry. If somebody wanted me to do spiders, I'm sorry. I actually hate spiders. I think spiders are absolutely disgusted. So my bad if you wanted me to do like a spider. I think we'll do the typical kind of character design trope of big upper body, and like, you know, we got the arms, and then we got, you know, it's coming down like a gorilla's, but it's a bat. And then but then the body and torso is thin, because I think I kind of want, okay, actually, oh, we could have the legs be like this. We could, let me see, how do the legs look? The legs are so gnarly. Okay, so if you guys don't know, this is what I'm looking at right now. And this is the article about where you have that video of the bat running in like slow motion. But yeah, I'm seeing this. That's really cool. That's it's so goofy looking. Oh, that's such a sick pose. That's so cool looking. Oh, I guess apologies in advance for anybody who's not a fan of spiders, but yes, this is kind of what it looks like. And these are kind of the poses I'm looking at. Yo, that's so goofy. It's almost like it actually kind of looks like a monkey. So I guess it's not that far off. But I don't know. Okay, so part of me kind of wants the legs to bend backwards, but I think it's not bending backwards. It's the arms, wings stretching into like back to the arms. So that's kind of okay. I really like this. I'm digging this. Maybe we'll give it slightly longer legs, and it's coming this way. I have a friend who only draws animals, so I hope he's proud of me for breaking out of my mold and drawing like a creature kind of thing. Although I just kind of changed the proportions. I don't think I have any. I don't know if I've changed it enough. Part of me is like, this is too normal. Kind of like I want it to be a little bit more different. So I don't know if there's any way to, but I like the direction that we're going in right now. I'm just gonna reorganize it so we can kind of, I'm gonna do maybe a few more roughs just so that we have a bit more experimentations with the form and everything. He looks creepy. I love it. It's not a bat without comedically large ears. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. Also, I guess we are changing it by having the head be more of like a skull. I realized that the skull, I don't know if this ruins it, but it reminds me a little bit of like the Skull Candy, you know, the headphone brand. How they have the skull. It looks a little bit like that. But I like the mane. I like the obviously comically large ears. That's a given. That's a go-to. Okay, the large shoulders. I think I like this. It's almost like a drapery, but I think this will just be like fur. And the fur is coming out this way. So we'll erase it going in that direction. Sorry if I'm missing chat, by the way, but I'll try to catch up with it soon. But yeah, some fur. And yeah, nice big boy. Big boy right here. Yeah, my guy, it looks like an ape. Yeah, that was the goal. That we're doing a little creature design. We're not making it just a simple good old-fashioned bat. It's a mixture of an ape and a bat. So I'm glad it looks like a gorilla, because that was actually the goal. So yeah. Is it gonna end up like a meep from Doctor Who? Oh, I have not watched Doctor Who. I don't know. I don't know what a meep is. But this is a topic we discuss in our from Primal. What? Wait, is Prime? Oh, like the show Primal? I haven't watched that. I heard it's actually not too bad. Name is Derry. Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Happy birthday, Derry. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I could see this being something from like Gravity Falls. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna kind of. I really love this pose. I feel like at this point, honestly, I'm just drawing the vampire bat, but I'm like changing up the proportions just a little bit. But this is so cool. Okay, I just want to do this as like a study. So, by the way, for those who don't know, I don't really typically draw animals. I mostly just draw human characters. So the fact that I'm trying to draw like a bat character is a little bit out of the way for me typically. So yeah, that's why usually if I'm drawing something that I'm not too confident in or I'm not too sure about, I'll do these kind of like studies. So I'll kind of look at real references and real images of creatures that I don't usually draw, which is basically all of them. And I'll try to just deconstruct and analyze it, so my brain kind of understands what it is that I'm drawing. I find that a lot of the times, like, if you're not too sure what it is that you're drawing, especially when it comes to creatures and animals, just because there's so many of them, it's best to just try to find like references and deconstruct it so that you know what it is that you're drawing. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is I'm trying to just like do this study of a bat that's running. I am changing the pose just a little bit because I want to push it just a little bit more. It's giving me a little bit of like E.T. hands here though. It's got them gnarly arms. You know what? I should also look up a picture of like a gorilla, so I know what a gorilla looks like. Yeah. I think skulls are cute when it's done isn't done in detail. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, skulls are kind of, there's so many different versions and renditions of skulls. So, yeah. Hello, am I late? No, you're not late. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody's never watched Gravity Falls, I highly recommend it as well. I think it's a great show. Yeah, I don't know really too much about bad anatomy, so I'm kind of just trying to see how is it structured? How is it formed? You know? Oh, and then we got the big fur. Gotta give it the fur. Hands over here. I know I'm exaggerating it and it's over the top, but yeah. I suck at drawing animals. Yo, I'm there with you. I am not the best at animals either. Like I need a lot of exploration and kind of ways to figure it out as well. Oh, actually the head is pointing down. That's interesting. Oh, that's cool though. Actually, yeah, let's follow it a little bit closer. The ears have it be like maybe this big. Head is over here. The eyes. The nose is like over here, maybe. I also talk a lot when I'm trying to figure things out. So if you're like, it just sounds like he's talking to himself. It is. I mean, technically, if you think about it, streaming is just talking to yourself, and then people kind of react to you talking to yourself. So, you know, it's not that far off. It kind of looks like a turkey. Hey, I'm still figuring it out. Yeah. Let me see. Has anyone drawn a Mongolian duck? What? There's a difference. Okay, let's see. What is it? Bareback gorillas? Bareback gorillas. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Let's see. How does a gorilla... Yo. That... Someone has like this AI drawing of a gorilla. It looks so goofy. Oh my goodness. There's no way this... This is just a picture of a gorilla taking a stroll. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Just kind of want to see. I want to see a gorilla like running. Like, what do they look like when they're moving around? Yeah, I do remember for like gorillas, they can't really turn their pelvis too much. So, I don't know. Okay. I heard bats in real life are very fragile animals. I can see that. Don't worry about it. He also likes looking. Yeah, I'm actually talking to myself in the mirror. So that's why I really have the mirror, guys. It's just so that I could just talk to myself and it feels like I'm talking to somebody. I can see. Oh, here's a interesting story. One day, you know, I'm in my room and I see this thing just flying in the hallway upstairs, and I was just like, I thought I was seeing something. I was like, well, like what is that? And then, oh, it's a silverback. Oh, thank you for that clarification. Thank you. Oh, that makes much more sense. Okay, but yeah, but by the way, though, I saw this thing just flying back and forth in the hallway, and I'm like, man, nah, I must be seeing things. And I see it a few more times, and then next thing you know, I'm like, I take a step out and I look down, and in the staircase, like the empty space, there's a bat just flying back and forth and flying around in the house. So I'm like, oh, I gotta tell my dad. And then the next thing we know, it clings itself to the net of the window and it's just chilling there. And we're just like, oh man, we gotta, like, how do you get a bat outside of your house? So this was like a long time ago, so I think we just took like towels and we're trying to like flush it outside. So luckily it worked. We're like the next day, because it just kind of slept by the window basically, or like hanging on the net of the window. And then next thing we know, we're just like the next day we take towels and we're just like flushing, we're like flapping at it so that it would fly in the direction that we want it to fly in. And yeah, we got it to leave the house, but I was like, whoa, what the heck, a bat just got into the house somehow. Yeah, but yeah, that's a little bat story. Haven't thought about that story in a while. We never had a bat, but when I was younger, yeah, you know, like when it's like bugs or maybe like rodents, it's like a little easier to, I don't know, flush out. Or like if it's bugs, I guess you squash them, you know, or you like pick them up with tissue and you toss them outside. But if it's like a big animal, it's like, what do you do, you know? Or like a bat, you know, bats, when their wings, you know, when they open up their wings, they're ginormous. So yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, that was a little, just a little story about my bat adventures. Bats are so goofy looking though. They're so funny looking. I think I want the head to be really, really small though. So this is the eye. Just trying to figure out like how to go about drawing this back character. Actually, this the ears, I feel like I'm grabbing it from like another animal. I feel like isn't there a desert animal that has ears like this big? Oh, maybe it's not a real animal. I'm thinking about like Dune. In Dune, there's that rat that has, not a rat, but like that desert mouse that has those really big ears. Yeah. Bats are not easy to get. Yeah, exactly. Like, because they're scared too, so they're flying around like crazy, and you're just like, please get out. Please get out of here. This is cool though. I'm liking this. Actually, I don't even know if a bat would walk like this. So this is the problem with not knowing like the anatomy of like creatures, is like it's almost kind of like humans. Every kind of part of our body has somewhat, you could say, of like a purpose for why we have something there the way that it is. And I think it's the same with like creatures. When, you know, like for example, I'm like looking at the legs and I'm just like, okay, its hands can open, like it has hooks for hands, but then like I don't know how these hooks work. Like, can they retract them? Like how do this like finger, they've got like, it looks like this one long finger of a hook. And I'm just like, I don't know what, okay. And then where do the wings go? The wings somehow go somewhere. I don't know where the wings go. So it's like that missing information. I think that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. It's just like, okay, where do all these components go? You know. Let me see. It takes a step forward. Okay, the leg goes this way. Leg, I feel like, is a little bit more normal seemingly, like it's pretty straightforward of like a normal leg. Always got to make the feet bigger, you know, more stylized feet. Let me see. I don't know where the other hand is. Oh, yeah, the other hand looks like it's back there. Maybe it does this. I don't know. This is me trying to fill out the information right now, but also create like a cool silhouette, so I know, so I have something to work off of. Feet, yeah. Josh's Bat Adventures. It was like the small little highlight, I guess, of my life, I guess, in terms of bats. Oh, that's kind of weird, yeah. I don't know, finding animals in school that are... Yeah, it's kind of weird, but... the desert rat. Yeah, I was thinking about the dune desert rat for the ears, I think. Oh, do they? I didn't know they kind of squeezed places. That's interesting. Oh, fennec fox. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. I think it is this. How about we combine this? I know it's... Okay, we're not going to combine it, but like the shape of the ears... I think this would be good reference for like the shape of the ears. Yeah. Random question, but who was your favorite design in Hades? Oh, right, yeah, you said you're playing Hades. Oh, man. Are you gonna... Oh, well, I don't know. It depends on where you play it. But I platinumed Hades. Oh, man, that was such a grind. Because technically, I played it twice. I beat it on Switch originally when it first came out. And then I was like, you know what? I can do this. I can beat Hades. I can platinum Hades. So I bought it again on sale on PlayStation, and I platinumed it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm never touching this game again. But it was great. I love it. I have it on my iPad. You're playing Hades on your iPad? How is that? Is that hard? I feel like, how are you playing it on your iPad? That just does not sound like the best way to play it. I don't know. That's crazy. Well, I mean, I hope you enjoy it. It's a great game. Even though I'm kind of sick of it right now because I platinumed, it's just a grind after a while. But I am going to play Hades 2 when they release the full thing. I don't want to play while they're figuring it out with the beta approach right now, but yeah. Favorite design though. Yeah, so everybody, I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. This is the designs that we have right now. I think we're kind of on our way. But in terms of favorite design, I think I really liked Eurydice's design. I like that she has like a tree for her hair, and I just really like all the trinkets and just like the way her character is posed and everything. I thought that was like done really well. Yeah, Eurydice is really good. Who else is there? I'm trying to think. Chaos was pretty cool. I thought the approach of like, it almost looks like intestines wrapping around their body was really neat. I also really like Meg's design, just like the whole... It's interesting, almost like the way the jewelry and almost the way her face is designed doesn't feel very Greek-like. I don't know if it's done on purpose, but yeah, the Furies designs are interesting, just due to like the jewelry and how the jewelry is placed on them. I feel like it feels more like of Indian culture in terms of like the design of the jewelry rather than Greek culture, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me looking too much into it, but yeah, I thought it was cool. I need it on console. Yeah, get it on console. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything spoiled from the second game. I have not looked at anything from the second game because I just want to go in blind. I think the best way to approach these games is going in blind. Yeah. Have you seen Chaos second? I have seen their second design because I actually bought the last... Is it the last or the second last Game Informer? I bought the Game Informer magazine where they featured Hades, so I did see some of the designs, but yeah. Oh, that's true. Actually, yeah, Zagreus' design is also really good. Yeah. Hello, Derry here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, no problem. Yeah. Hope you have a good birthday. Okay, so let's see. It's 3:45. Okay, we got our conceptualization down. So now I'm going to start designing the character. I think, honestly, I like what we have with these poses. We got a front view, basically. And we got a side view here. So I actually think I might just take these because it's already done, and I might just refine it. So like I said before, for anyone who's just joining us, I'm not really doing a normal character turnaround. It's still we're gonna see the character in different angles, or I guess this is not a character, this is a creature, but I'm gonna be drawing this creature in different angles, but just not in the typical turnaround where the angle stays the same and I'm trying to keep the pose in the same way throughout all the different angles. I am going to draw the creature in different angles, but just in different poses, so we get a good look and feel for the creature in the last like hour or so. Also, one last kind of maybe not last reminder, but just another reminder that today is the last Sunday stream. So we are changing our streams. We're no longer going to be streaming on Sunday. It's going to be on Saturdays and Mondays. And the Monday one is going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So it's still going to be me and Iggy, but we're just shifting it over to Mondays. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. Okay, so I'm going to just copy this one into a new layer. And I'm going to trace it. Well, not trace it, but we'll do like a cleanup version of this guy. So we got 1, we got 2. Actually, we'll put him down here, and then I'll put the side one up here, and then maybe we'll do a back version over here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's do a cleanup. Faye is moving to Sunday. Oh, okay. Wait. Kevin, you said Faye is moving to Sunday? Oh. Interesting. Okay. I'll ask you about it later then, Kevin. I see. So it's the last stream on Sunday for me then. I thought we were moving completely into Monday, but like just everyone moving to Monday. Yeah. Maybe you confused yourself. Okay, so me and Faye, we're moving to Monday. I mean, that was what I was confirmed. Okay, Iggy is changing to Saturday. Me and Faye are moving to Monday. Okay, gotcha. Glad we were able to hash it out. I mean, like for me, I knew for sure I was moving to Monday because you told me we're moving to Monday. But yeah. So again, if everybody's not sure, we're moving to Monday for me. But if Faye is also joining me on Monday, we're alternating it. But yes, Monday. 9 p.m. guys. 9 p.m. on Mondays. Yeah. Actually, kind of want to try drawing with this. Actually, no. I'm not going to draw with this brush. Actually, I'm also not too sure how stylized I want to do this. Because if we're just going to be doing line work, I might keep it simple. But yeah, this is for you, Josh. Oh, thank you, Grim. Thank you for the burgers. I appreciate the burgers. It is great. I'm gonna try to channel some Shiun Kim. So if you guys don't know, he was a character designer on Spider-Verse, and I really love just like the line works and the flow of his designs. And also his stuff is a little bit like sketchy a little bit. So I kind of want to have that. So like this is like drawing he did for Green Goblin. And you can see like it's not super refined in the sense like it's very free flowing. It's very kind of loose and the lines are a little bit scratchy. So I kind of want to do it in the same way just to get some stylization so there's not that expectation of a really cleaned up drawing. But again, I say that all the time and then things change. so yeah. We'll see how it goes. Also, you know, functionally, I'm honestly not sure how this bat would work. Maybe it's too angry looking. I don't know. Yeah, so we're probably not going to color it. I'm just going to keep it like line work and maybe some filled in dark spots is all. And maybe like this. I don't know. We're still kind of figuring it out in a way. And hopefully this isn't too creepy for people. You know, I don't know. Some people might find this like odd. But hopefully it's okay. I don't know if anybody's watched Arrival, but I was also thinking of maybe channeling some of the heptapods from Arrival. I thought like their designs were really kind of neat. I feel like I'm going for more alien vibe for this. Also, we just watched also Independence Day, and so I think maybe I guess I'm channeling a little bit of like that Independence Day feel. Gives me some Predator vibes. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if yeah, I don't know. I can't do cute things, guys. When someone was like, so if anybody's joining us just now, somebody in the polls requested that I do like a cute creature, and I wanted to take it up as a challenge to do a cute creature, but I don't have it in me to do a cute creature. It's just not my thing, you know. Cute creatures are not in my forte. I like drawing like kind of not as creepy in the way that Jesse does creepy. Like I think we talked about this before. Like I'm more of a grit. Like I like grit and texture. So I'm more of like that. It sounds so cliche, but I guess like rock type of grit, you know. Josh is cursed. Yeah, I'm cursed to forever never be able to draw like cute creature designs. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It looks cool. Oh, thank you. It gives me some Predator vibes. Oh yeah, I read that. Wait, which one? Arrival or Predator? I mean, they're both great movies, but Arrival, if no one's watched Arrival yet, go watch Arrival. Arrival is so good. It's such a good movie. Do you know how to draw kobolds? I have no idea what that is, but I don't know. I think he's cute. Oh, thank you. It looks like King from. Oh yeah. I want to boop the snoot. I don't know if he would like it. You know, he is a cute. Trust. Okay, thank you. Jesse's creepy is like more of that. It's like a slimy, unsettling creepy. I guess like yeah. I'm not trying to draw creepy or scary. I feel like mine is more fantastical. In a sense, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Well, also we'll give him a little fluff of hair coming from the top of the head. And then this is where we'll go to the fennec fox. So thank you for whoever offered that recommendation. Because we'll kind of use that to look at how the ears are kind of designed. But the bat's ears are different, so I kind of want to combine the shape of a bat's ears with a little bit of like the fennec fox's design. So maybe something like this. I don't know. Ears are weird. Also, animal ears are weird. I don't actually really know how animals' ears kind of look, you know. But you know, this is kind of neat in terms of like a shape. I think this is kind of neat. Then we'll add the same kind of hair features to this. Do y'all have a site where I can send fan art and stuff? Discord if you guys want to post anything on or like share any of your pieces, Discord is the place to do it, especially if you want to kind of get involved with like the community and everything. So yeah, some people have actually sent us fan drawings before of the stuff that we draw on stream, and so if that's kind of what you want to do, feel free to go on our Discord. That's kind of like the place to send it. Yeah. I feel like that gives a bit of a bug eye look to it. Here, we'll make them heart shapes, okay? No, that's so weird. We're not gonna do the bug eye. We're not doing that. That's just weird. He's adorable. Okay, it's like, okay, guys, I get it. He's adorable now. And then try to draw the same type of ear shape for it. I don't know. I'm still trying to workshop the ear, trying to figure out like how this ear shape would work. Because if you didn't know, even like the human ears, very weird, very strange, very odd kind of an ear shape. So trying to just channel that. And so in order to make it kind of fluffy looking, I'm just gonna add like it broken in lines like this, and then later on we'll touch it up with some like darker lines so it has a little bit of volume to it. Maybe we'll have it be like this. Yeah. Oh, actually, this has a bit of like a moth vibe. Now I'm realizing it feels more like a moth. You know, those, or butterflies. I don't know. I don't know anything about animals, guys. So I hope you realize like when you I put creature because I was like, well, you know, well, I'll give it the option of creature. But when I put creature, I crossed my fingers and I was really like, please don't vote for creature. I can't draw creatures because I don't know what I'm doing with creatures. And then everybody voted for creatures. So I was like, okay. Just a silly little guy. Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's just a silly little bat with big ears and a skull for a head and gorilla arms. That's a tongue. That's a tongue right there. He's blepping. As my sister likes to say for our dog, it's like, oh, that's a blep. He's blepping. Wait, bats have tongues, right? Do bats have tongues? I feel like bats don't have tongue. I don't know. He's definitely someone's familiar. Okay, can someone explain to me what a familiar is? Familiar is kind of like your, what is it, like your spiritual animal or something that like represents you or something? Am I getting that right? Is that what it is? I know nothing about it. I'm thinking of wanting to draw this as a chibi. Yes, please do. Show me what a cute version of this would look like. Because I'm drawing it in how I would draw it, but I don't. Yeah, please. I would love to see a cute version of this guy right here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna say that these are like the wings that are coming down, and let me see. I'm trying to just like look at the arms in like the photo reference just to see what it looks like. Maybe the witch's minion. Oh, okay. Familiar is a witch's partner animal. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, and then we got that long hook finger. I honestly don't know how that is. That looks kind of weird. I don't know if I like that. It's weird because I don't really, there's not a lot of photos of bats just, oh, they do have their hands just out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to shift this up then, because okay, I'll shift it up later. So the hand does come out, or does it twist this way? Maybe it twists this way instead. I don't know. We're workshopping this here because I know nothing about bad anatomy, so we're figuring it out. Okay, I had the wings go in this way. And let's see, let's look at the silverback. Let's see, how are the arms? How do they position their arms? Oh, there's a presence to gorillas, man. That arm, jeez. That's a big boy right here. Okay, we're just gonna put the hands here as like a place marker. Okay, let's see the body. How do I want the body to be? Give him a toy. What? Hey, Fruity, what's up? You said my name with such conviction there, Josh. I was thinking of drawing this as chibi. Oh, I read that. Give him a toy teddy bear behind his arms. Yo, that's so much work. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Okay, let's see. I wish there was like a front view of their body. just the bat flying. Oh wait, the wings span also to the back. You know what? This does make me want to go to the museum and check out like I don't know, yeah, like the animals. I've not gone to the museum. That I don't know why I said it like it's in that way, but like yeah, I haven't. Also, I don't know why I gave him a belly button. It just makes more sense in my mind as to like how the body is structured. If I gave him like a belly button over there for some reason, does he need a belly button? I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, I haven't gone to the museum in a long time, and I know they have a lot of bats like there. I kind of want to like just check out the bats. They're there. See what it's like. And I also gave him knees. I realized I gave him knees, but we are kind of combining gorillas, like a silverback gorilla with the bat. So if you're like, why does he have knees? It's because we're combining things here. Can't watch the video right now. Is there a tip for like the around the pelvis of reptiles, dragons, a mix between feral and humanoid? The thing I want is their legs connected to the tail or something. Oh, that's a good question. I feel like Jesse would maybe know that more, just because I think Jesse draws more animals. I'm basing it off of just reference. So, but the way that I know about it is that for humans, our pelvis is more of like a toilet bowl. It's kind of like a funnel, essentially. You can think of it like this. This is our pelvis. You know, this part right here, this is our spine, and then we get our spinal cord. But then the pelvis kind of connects like this. And then our legs, they slot in like this. And then they curve in a little bit. And you got the knees, and then you got your shins, and then you got your ankle, and then you have your feet. And what this does is that it allows our legs to actually, our hips to bend back and forth a little bit, not too much. Most of the mobility is in our legs, but they swing. We can kind of move our body quite a lot. The pelvis still stays with the like, let's say the hips, or the hip stays with the spine, I mean. And it doesn't bend too much, but we can have mobility with it because of our spine and just the way the legs are slotted in. With animals though, they're actually, it's a little bit different, and basically imagine our mobility with our legs. And most animals don't have that. That's why they can't quite stand up in the same way that we can. Like gorillas can stand up as well, but their mobility is a little bit different because I believe, oh, this is like a long time ago, but it's just that their legs are more locked in with their spine, with their pelvis. So like a gorilla, for example, I think they can stand up, but their legs don't have that extra little bit. I might be completely wrong, but I just remember in art school, we went to the University of Toronto for like anatomy class, and they had a skeleton of a gorilla, and the professor pointed out like the difference between a human pelvis and like a gorilla pelvis, and the reason why we can stand upright but animals can't is because their pelvis is kind of almost locked in this way, and then their legs are kind of locked, so it's locked like this. So if they do stand up, it's kind of almost awkward because their hip and their legs don't rotate in the same way that ours do. But that's kind of why. Honestly, you don't really need to know too much about like the super detailed look of a pelvis, because what you really want to just be able to do is draw the, like, just a simple, if you can't draw the complexities of a pelvis, just think of it as a toilet bowl. We just have a toilet bowl, and then our legs just stick in from the side like this. It's just like this basically. And if you can think of like how the person stands, like our body, and like our rib cage is just like a giant sphere, and then our spine, and then the pelvis, and then the legs are here. You know, like you don't have to do too much to figure out how the body functions. You can think of it as stick figures. Figure out the pose and everything as stick figures first to like understand where to put like the pelvis and everything. I'm definitely way oversimplifying just because, you know, this is not really the focus of the stream and don't really have too much time because I want to finish the back character. But the pelvis looks complicated, but don't get too caught up on the details of the pelvis. Focus more on like where the pelvis is and the overall shape and the function of the pelvis, like how our legs are connected. Because one last thing before I guess we go back, a lot of people start off drawing like, you know, the torso like this, and they're like, oh yeah, the torso is a rectangle and everything, but then they put the legs right at the bottom. But our legs functionally are on the side, and it's a very small change in like a way of thinking. But if you put the legs on the side, it makes a lot more sense for when you have to tilt the legs and the legs are over here, because you're not bending the legs from the bottom, you're bending the legs from the side. I know I just drew a booty, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that helps. But it's kind of like just a small change in mindset, and it can kind of change the way you approach drawing. Hopefully. For Aeolus? Oh, I don't know who that is. Aeolus. Oh, you just dropped some art in Discord? Oh, nice. Awesome. So are animators breaking a lot of rules when animating walking animals? Well, yeah, they're approaching animals like they would humans. Is my guess. Because animals anatomically don't function the same way as like humans do. So, for example, like Robin Hood, you know, like the fox design, or even Zootopia, for a more modern take of it. Yeah, it's they're breaking a lot of the rules, not in a bad way or like, oh no, they broke the rules, but in order to make it like functionable, I guess, for the stories that they're trying to tell and the worlds that they're trying to build, they're making them more human like, so that they can like walk upright and they can just move more like humans. It's actually kind of fascinating though. Like if you're curious about it, I think they actually go into it a little bit in the Zootopia art book, just like a little bit. uh, and they kind of talk about they wanted to maintain a little bit of the anatomy of animals, but change it enough where it makes sense for how they would move and walk. So they wanted to find a good balance between animal anatomy and not just making them look human. Like in terms of everybody just stands upright with a human proportions and structures. Like I think if you look at like Judy, she still has like the legs, like the way her legs are positioned and designed, like they still look like rabbit legs. Whereas a lot of the times when people draw humanoid animals, they just change them into like a human proportions, like the way they stand, the way their legs look, they're just human but with fur, and that's it. So it's like if I draw a tiger but humanoid, it's just a tiger with human proportions and human legs but with fur and tiger spots on them or something. But animals, but Zootopia, they tried to do something a little bit different, which is to combine the two so that you had almost like this happy medium of what makes sense for the animal, but also make it functionable so that they can animate it properly, which I thought was really cool. And it's not easy to do. That's a lot of work to figure out. So, yeah. But yeah, if anybody is also doesn't want to miss this, I'm going to be drawing shoes. And I've been thinking about this a lot, Kevin. Is that when we get to the shoe stream, I'm gonna kick myself for doing this, but I kind of want to draw crazy angles for the people wearing the shoes. So I'm gonna be kicking myself for it because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be awesome. I love the character design in that game. Oh, for Hades? Yeah, I mean the character design in Hades is awesome. It's really cool though. I actually really love her designs in and it was a game not too many people played, but it's also from Supergiant, but it's the Pyre. Pyre had some like amazing art style. I wish people talked about it more because I think most people only found out about Supergiant games from Hades, but Pyre's art style is so good. And I wish more people like knew about it or was aware of it, but it's so good. The line work in Pyre is it's so good. Okay, I think this is gonna be this is how this one's gonna be. I'm just gonna move it up just a bit. Excuse me. No, I meant the indie game. Oh, Little Nightmares? Oh, do any of you know Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Little Nightmares. I have to finish the second one. I have not had a chance to finish the second game. I started it though. I also think I'm like pretty close to finishing it. Well, not close, but I'm quite a long ways through the game, but I just have not had the chance to finish it. Yeah. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it. It's not a bad game though, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Just did not have the energy to keep up with it for some reason. Yeah, because this guy's, it's a fictional bat character. I'm just gonna make up. It's just got these little claws. I'm just gonna give him 4 fingers, so it's easy to draw. 4 fingers. Don't know what to do. Give him 4 fingers. That's it. There we go. That's a kind of gnarly looking hand. Jeez. How can you do perfect hands? I think gnarlier the hands, the easier it is. But I'm just kind of considering like where the palm of the hand is, and I'm kind of just going section by section. The other thing too, little tip on drawing hands or just even drawing bodies in general, keep in mind of the whole T intersection. So this goes to like the whole pillow drawing thing, but if I drew a pillow, if I put the T intersection here, then it makes it look like this pillow is maybe leaning forwards. This is a very simplified version of it, but you know. But if I draw the exact same pillow and I put the T intersection, I don't know, like here, then it looks like the pillow is bending this way. We're looking behind the pillow. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you're drawing hands and you're drawing fingers, this is really important to understand how things are bending. So T intersection is this, what I'm kind of drawing in red right here. That's the T intersection. And when you're drawing fingers, there's a lot of T intersections happening. And I'll draw it maybe on a different layer. So like right here, this is a T intersection. Right here, this is a T intersection. There's a T intersection here too, but I just didn't draw it out clearly. There's a T intersection here and over here. And this is kind of like an implied T intersection, or like here and here. And once you start noticing them, you'll kind of understand like where things are, like where is it in front and where are things in behind. Because then that gives your drawings volume. If you can kind of construct where things are in front and where things are behind, then it makes it much, much easier for you to define volume in the things that you're drawing. Yeah. I mean, that's like a very, again, very short breakdown on like hands. I don't think I have the time to go into like a full hand drawing tutorial. But yeah, I'm just kind of using that in the back of my mind to keep myself grounded when I'm drawing the fingers. And also where you draw like the bends in the fingers will change the way you interpret the form of the fingers. Yeah, and after mentioning it, I guess I should clarify where those forms are. Yeah. Give me that skill. Give him wings. I should, you know what? I'll draw a version of him maybe if we have time where the wings are open. Yeah, but I don't know if I'll have time to add the wings in. I wish I did though. Okay, we're done with the front version. He loves drawing pillows. Oh, yeah. I love drawing. Hands are quick, hard to draw. Yeah. Oh, hey, Emmy. What's up? How you doing? I haven't heard anyone say gnarly in forever. Really? Yo, I say gnarly so, like, a lot. It's kind of like my go-to... Is it vernacular? Am I using vernacular correctly? Vernacular. You know what's funny is like Gemini is the first thing that pops up and I just like scroll down and skip it. By the ordinary people. No, it's not vernacular. Anybody know what word I'm referring to? It's my now it's gonna bother me. But yeah, it's like I say gnarly all the time. I meant to say quite hard. Oh yeah, hands hands are quite hard to draw. Yeah. I don't know, hands either end up clicking or they don't. It helps if you can visualize it in 3D space, but it needs a lot of practice if you don't get it. Yeah, I think that's kind of how it is for a lot of the more complex drawings that you want to do, is if you can visualize it three-dimensionally, the easier it is to bring it into realization. Dialect, no, is it dialect? No. What is it? Idiolect? No, what? But does this count as traditional art? No, but I would say that the way I do draw is closer to traditional. Like I think like for both maybe Iggy and Jesse, I think their approach when they draw things is when they're approaching drawing, they come from maybe a more digital background. So I want to say that when they approach it, they approach it in a more digital way. Whereas I think for me, I like to draw in a more traditional approach. So that's why I like using textured pencils. I like to be more sketchy with like my drawings and everything. Yeah. Okay. Hades got me so much better at drawing like my art locked in, and okay, but vernacular means like the common word for ordinary or something, ordinary word, ordinary language or whatever. What did it say? It said the language or dialect spoken by the ordinary people in a particular country or region. No, but that's not the word I'm trying to think of. It's in my, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Okay, we got like about half an hour left. So we're gonna get this going. Let me see. So when it comes to like character designs, for example, this would be like the conceptual stage, as I've kind of like stated before. And the cool thing about the conceptual stage is that it's kind of the part where you can experiment a lot with. It means like you don't have to get it correct and like absolutely figure it out right from the beginning. So the profile view right now, it might not exactly match up with the front view, but I'm kind of okay with it because I want more of like to just capture the personality of the character. Now, some people might disagree with that approach and that mentality, but I think it's more fun to just push the designs and push the feel of the character first, and then once you have something concrete that you like, then you can go in and lock in the details and really figure out the technical approach of what this design might actually look like. Like, how thick should the skull be three-dimensionally if it turned into a profile view? If we put this over here, like, where would that actually be? Like, I think you can do that once you have the full design figured out, which right now we don't have. We're just kind of playing around and trying to figure out like what looks good and what looks cool for this design, but we don't really have it exactly figured out just yet. So if you're looking at this and be like, oh, but that doesn't really match up with the skull shape that you drew in the profile view, and it's like, well, right now I'm kind of exploring, so even though it doesn't match up, I think I like it looking more like this on the profile view, and because of that, I might change it down the road in the final version and make it look a little bit different. But yeah, but I really like this skull shape. This looks sick. No. Also, do people say sick anymore? I don't know, because I feel like I say it a lot. And I'm like, I don't think people say it anymore. Also, maybe the head should be back here. I don't know. Adorable even. Oh wait, we're coming back to saying the cute character is cute. Don't worry, I got it, guys. I appreciate the love. My character's very cute. Yes. Oh, lexicon. Yes, that's the word. Thank you, Jason Jean. That's the word I'm thinking of. Let me see. Yes, the vocabulary of a person. Yes, that is the word I was thinking of. It's in my lexicon. I say gnarly a lot. Oh my goodness. I mean, I approached them the same way. I was always the guy who just did what looks nice and looked nice, be it on paper or iPad. Yeah. Language in definition. No, language is more like, I feel like lexicon is like how you use words. Like these are the collection of words that you like to use a lot in your sentences. It's how I kind of view lexicon. But yeah, he looks quite cuddly, this bad guy. Thank you. This is where we break the rules. I mean, yes and no. Obviously, I don't want it to look completely different from the first version, like A, but you might draw. Here's the thing: is that for 2D drawings, you realize that the profile view and the front view, there's a lot of cheating happening actually. Because sometimes you might draw something front view that looks really, really good, and you'll realize that when you turn it to profile view, the chunkiness of a person's face does not line up to the front view. And you won't notice this until you do any kind of like sculpting, like three-dimensional sculpting. And you realize that you're breaking a lot of rules when you draw two-dimensionally, and you're like, oh, I turned it. I did a turnaround. It works. But then when you actually try to mold it and sculpt it, there's a lot of rules being broken when you try to do a turnaround. But so it's kind of like a balance. It's a balance of what looks good, but also kind of following the rules. Yeah. Oh, Emmy, yeah, you asked that question. I didn't even look at who asked that, but yeah, that's kind of how I think about it. Is that there's this aspect, and it's because for animation school, I actually had to sculpt. I decided to sculpt Kratos in like a cartoony style in a ZBrush, and I had a drawing of him front view, and then I had a drawing of him side view, and I was like, yeah, this looks great. This works. And then when I sculpted it in ZBrush, it just didn't line up. Like I wanted his face to be very chunky and the beard to stand out a lot, but then the moment I turned it side view, if I wanted the beard to line up in the way that I had drawn it for side view, it didn't work for how I had it molded in the front view. So I was like, oh my goodness, it looked good two-dimensionally, but then 3D, it just breaks, kind of. So yeah, it was, I had to kind of make compromises in a way of where I wanted to place certain things or landmarks for the head, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's kind of like the benefit of 2D drawing anyways, is that you can break a lot of the rules for the benefit of a cooler drawing, I think. And anime, I think, does this a lot. They're constantly breaking the rules for how the character's face or even the line style works in favor of style, in favor of making sure that it looks cool. They break a lot of rules, I think, but in like a good way, not in like, oh, look at these animators, they break all the rules all the time. It's like, no, they're allowed to. It's just that they do it for a purpose and a reason, and they do it intentionally, which is cool. But yeah, I am now a sculpture. What? Leprechaun? Who says leprechaun? I don't say leprechaun. I am sorry to say that I do not say leprechaun a lot. Yeah, 2D animation does break a lot of rules, but I think it's in a good way. It's kind of almost like a show of your mastery of your draftsmanship. If you can break the rules and still have the design and the character work. I think that's when you can tell that the artist, like, they know what they're doing, is when they can break the rules and still have it function. Maybe that arm's really big. I don't know. It's kind of long, but I wanted to stylize it so it looks really like menacing. You know, the arms coming through. Oh my gosh, is that a human-sized bat or is that a bat-sized human? Wait, that you know, it's a big bat. Yeah. It's a big bat. Um Someone asked, oh, I find if you want to do a character in 3D, you should start by trying to make it look consistent as you do in different angles. Yeah, I think that's I think if you want to do like the cleanup character turning model, then definitely. Um, but I think the fun part about like 2D animation is the kind of like the rule breaking part of it, of being able to kind of break consistency just a little bit so that you can experiment with the forms that are there. But yeah, I totally agree with you on that front, where it's just like there are limits to how much you can push it to stay on model and make sure that what you have works. He's poking the other side. Someone asked, can you use AI art as references? Um, it's a tricky one. I think that there are a lot of artists who actually use AI for, like, they use their own AI or they use their own art in the AI model. Like I follow this artist who does that, and I'm like a little conflicted on it because on one hand it's like, yeah, that I guess that's fair. You're using your own stuff, so you're not really using it the way that other people are, because you're just feeding it your own model. But on the other hand, I don't know, it feels icky, you know. But I don't know. I think if you're using it just as is, like the AI model as is, then I would say no, because you are then just benefiting from the software, you know, the whole taking from other artists thing. But I think if you're feeding it your own stuff, then maybe it's a little bit more gray. But I think a lot of people have different kind of takes on it. So we got 30 minutes left. Wait, I don't know what he looks like. He looks like Rat. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, he does. Oh my goodness. Bone Comics. Man, that's a blast from the past. Jeez. If no one's ever read it, Bone was, man, that was childhood right there. It's funny. I think he was at Fan Expo one time, and I think my friend brought like a good chunk of the books, and he got them signed. But if people don't know, this is Bone. And yeah, I realize he looks a little bit like these characters and creatures over here. Yeah, that's. I didn't even think of that until you brought that up. I didn't read much of it though. Yeah, that's childhood right there. Bone, man. Okay, well, I was not going for Bone, but now that you said it, I can't unsee it now. Uh, you know, it's okay. It makes sense. I grew up with Bone, so now it is just ingrained subconsciously in my mind. Also, I'm just kind of randomly drawing the feet. Like, I'm keeping kind of an idea of what I want for the feet, but I'm keeping it also slightly just ambiguous, I guess, because I just want to keep the motion. It's kind of like a gesture drawing mixed a little bit with um, keeping on model, I guess. That's what you say. If the series gotten an, oh yeah, I feel like Bone would have been great for like a animated series. I think it would have. That's like such a good series for like an animation adaptation. That would have been great. Yeah, that's too bad. Also, I feel like Bone I don't know. I think it's like unless you grew up with it, not too many people know of it, especially now. And then considering how expensive and costly animation is, I'm not surprised that they never gave it a shot. Like I think of oh, what is it? There's something else that I had in mind. Oh, series of unfortunate events. Like I think that's such a cool series. I have actually yet to still finish it. I want to actually read it, and finish it, but like that series, if they ever made an animated series for that franchise, series of unfortunate events, I think that would be really cool. That'd be sick. That I feel like it would match and work with the world that it is. But the problem is that right now, nobody, I don't think the new generation, they read it or like they know what it is. So even though I would like it, I think it'd be cool. It's I don't think the rest of the world would know what it is. And I don't think companies would want to invest in it. I know a lot of people don't really like series of unfortunate event. Like I know the ending's not great, but I kind of still want to know what happens. But I don't know, that series, man, when I read that as a kid, it was so cool. Maybe because it was so dark. It was like the first series I ever read where the good guys don't win necessarily. And I think because of that, and I've never seen anything like that before, it was just so, like, I don't know, it was different. So it was like, whoa, wait, you're telling me they don't get the bad guy at the end? And then there's like this conspiracy plot happening? Wait, what? That's so cool. And I was like was it grade 2? Like 7, 8-year-old kid? That's just like, I don't know, this is kind of neat. It's different. Ooh, this leg, I need to bump it up. A live laugh series of him. Wait, what does that mean? You live, laugh, love? There's wait, oh my goodness, there's so many things. I grew up Guardians of Gahul. Oh my god. Oh, are we talking about childhood series right now? Yo, Guardians of Gahul. Yeah, that one, everybody read that too. I never read it, but it was everywhere as well. Yeah, or Aragon. I don't know if anybody's ever read Aragon. That was a big one in like around middle school, high school time as well. And then they made a movie and it did not do so great, so I think they gave up on it. Unfortunately. I actually have yet to finish Aragon. I have all the books in hardcover, and I just like have never bothered to read it. Bro, I didn't like that. What, the Aragon? I think, like, again, it's one of those where if it's your first ever, I think, fantasy series, I think it's like a very good, solid entry into, like, fantasy style of narrative. I think it's pretty good. But I have not finished it. It's just so long. And it's been so long since I've read it, so I don't think I would ever go back to Aragon. Murdoch slaps. Did anybody read the new one? Did you read the new one? Because I know they made like a spin-off, or he made a spin-off version of the series. Wasn't it like Murtaugh? It was like based off Murtaugh, I think. I'm on 11 of 15. Oh, of series of unfortunate event. Wait, did they have 15 books? I thought it was like 13 or something. The ending is basically the old lady eats the kid. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Kevin? What's happening? Oh yeah, the warrior cats. Also, yeah, I just want to bring that up too. Warrior cats. That was cool. I never read warrior cats, but yeah, everybody had that too. Wait, do people actually not know How to Train Your Dragon was an adaptation of book series? Oh yeah, there's that too. Yeah. Oh, you didn't like that people didn't know that How to Train Your Dragons was based on a book. Yeah. Don't watch it, read the books. For Aragon? Yeah, I don't think anybody liked the the movie. Yeah, okay, yeah. No of Gahul. Oh, Gahul has 15 books. Dang, that's a lot. I think Paolini is working with Disney to make Aragon into a series or movie. Oh my goodness. Really? I don't know, man. I heard the Percy Jackson series was not as good as people wanted it to be. But I didn't watch it, so I don't know like if that's true or not, but yeah, I would I don't know. Disney is not doing so well. They're not doing so hot even when they have like a solid series to work off of, like Percy Jackson. And he's still touching it. He's still just like, "Let me reach over there, buddy. I wanna reach over to you. Let me touch." I don't know what's happening with this one over here. It's so jokes. Here, we'll call this one A over there, B. Okay, do we have time? Okay, it's 4:41. Oh man, I don't think I have time, but I kind of maybe we'll do like a close up, or oh right, wings. Oh man, we don't have space for the wings though. At least I don't think we have space for the wings. Let me see. Maybe we'll do the wings. Yeah, we'll do like a little quick wingspan drawing. Just give me a sec. I'm just gonna move everything over. He's like my apple. I want apple. The new one is not bad. Oh, Kevin, you read Percy Jackson or watched the Percy Jackson show? I don't know. I was watching a reviewer or a video essay guy talk about it, and he was just saying that it's very expository. There's a lot of exposition happening with the show where everyone's just kind of saying exactly what's happening, and the show doesn't ever just show it to you, or they never just let things happen, develop, and just show it to you, but instead they just like to explain everything that's going to happen. How do you come up with characters like this? I would love to make animals for a change, but I think it's just like start off with a character that you wanna try. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you were late. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this was the first rough that we did, and you can see this is where we started off with. I actually wanted to do kind of almost this antler type of creature, and then someone mentioned bat in the chat. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but thank you whoever said bat. I don't remember who it was, but someone mentioned bat, and so I started drawing the bat, and then I thought of the U of T study that someone videotaped a vampire bat running. And I was like, oh, I remember it looking so cool, like a spider or kind of like a gorilla. And so it kind of morphed into like, oh, what if a bat had like a gorilla type of proportions, but it still looked like a bat? And then we exaggerated certain things. So that's kind of like where we started from. So I would say, like, you know, if you're not too sure about drawing creatures, but you've always wanted to, I would say just start off with an animal and kind of build your way up to it. Oh, it was you, Grim? Oh, okay. Thank you, Grim. Yeah, it was like honestly great recommendation. So I think we got something cool here. Okay, so we're gonna end off with like a bat wingspan. I feel like this wingspan would be huge though. Let me this wingspan is gonna be absolutely massive. Let me see what a bat looks like anyways when they open up their wings. Why are there no photos of bats with their wings open? There were like so many before then. Oh, here it is. Okay, because this one is more like, I don't know, irregular of a bat creature design. We're gonna change the proportions a little bit of it. It's like a cross. It's like a. Never mind. Yeah. He's a huge Percy fan. Was so mad with the movie or whatever it was. Like the show. I think it's like the show. Still remember that what I said. Oh, you saw the video of the bat today? Yo, it's so cool, right? I think it's so cool the video of the bat running and the whole experiment that they're trying to show with it. I thought it was pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Ooh, what does my bat character look like? I'm just gonna try to draw the nose maybe like here. I don't know what it would look like from an up standpoint like this. Looks kind of goofy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't do it, but I just kind of wanted to quickly try and see what the bat would look like if I could draw it looking up. Maybe closer. The second pair of arms. Well, I wanted the arms to be down for this one. There's like a one big guy. We gotta do like the A pose, you know, for the arms. So this is where it would be, and then okay, I don't think I'll have enough time to fully draw the. Oh, let's look at. I'm trying to look at these like diagrams of bats. Oh, they're like the finger is part of like the wing, or something. I don't know. This is like just a. This is a way for me to learn about bat anatomy. This is really cool though. Like, because I don't generally know too much about bat anatomy anyways, so it's like cool to just see how this is. Oh, interesting. So like part of the wing is like it goes like this. Oh, that's so cool. I'm learning so much about bats. Oh, cool. Hey, yeah, if you guys did any like fan drawings, feel free to tag me. I think you guys are allowed to tag me. If you're not, Kevin can chime in and say, no, you're not allowed to tag Josh. But I think you guys can tag me if you want, because I don't know where you guys post it. Because sometimes people post it in places, and I'm like, they're like, I posted the drawing, and then I don't know where to find them. But yeah, you can tag me, and then I could take a look at it. I would love to see the chibi version of my creature over here. I think that'd be sick. But yeah, this is my little man bat skull creature. Obviously, I'm doing this really quickly because, you know, we don't have enough time for it. I think this is kind of like a cool little exploration of bats and what the bat might look like. Tag him and you'll get it. Yeah. So tag me. I'll see. I want to take a look at it. But what it looks like a monster from Cloverfield. Oh yeah. Yo, I love Cloverfield. Cloverfield's cool. So it's a very long hand, so it'd be like a dragon. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm okay, so the one that I'm using, like the images, it looks like the finger is part of the span. So that's kind of what I'm kind of relying on as my reference. But because we only have so much time, part of this is more of just like my guess study-ish of like a bat hand and how a bat's hand would work. Like, and I'm trying to do this in like 10 minutes. So, and I've never drawn a bat before, believe it or not. But you could probably be like, yeah, we can tell. And I'd be like, yeah, I know. Because I am kind of making up the anatomy. But I'm doing my best to kind of like look at what the bat's hands look like. And then also make an educated guess. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. I don't know, where it's neat. Okay, so for some, it looks like he has like, oh, is that just fur? Oh, it really is just two. Okay, it's just 2 joints. So I got that wrong. Does not have, because in one photo I saw this giant like puff of fur. So I was like, oh, it must be like it's got like 3 joints. That's cool. That's crazy. But it doesn't. It just has 2, like an elbow and whatnot. But then I guess it was just like a ball of fur. So maybe something like that. Wait, bats have 4 fingers? I don't think they do. I just made that up. Do bats have 4 fingers? Wait, I think they do. I think they only have 4 fingers. I don't know, the image that I'm looking at. So this is the image I'm looking at right now. I would say it looks like 1, 2, 3, unless these aren't part of it. I don't know. But it looks like there's like a little thumb over there. I don't know. Do bats have fingers? I thought they maybe do. Some of them, it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe they don't have fingers. Okay, well, you know what? For mine, I'm giving mine fingers. But maybe they don't have fingers. I don't know. Mine has fingers just due to it being a fantastical creature here. There's a chance that it does not have fingers. I'm just giving mine fingers though. But oh, Grim Animation, I use Krita. So I'm just using the base Krita. I actually haven't updated it in a while. I feel like I should update it. But yeah, it's just kind of like the normal, regular version of Krita. You know, I'm gonna cheat. I'm just gonna do a symmetrical version of it. Over here. maybe this big. It's kind of creepy. It's very almost like very rock and roll like. Let me see, how did I shape the face? I guess I made it a little bit longer than it's supposed to be. It's like over here. Oh, it almost looks like Dr. Doom's face actually. It's not the plan to make it look like Dr. Doom, but kind of looks like his mask a little bit. You're using XPPen for Krita? Hey, nice. Yeah, same. Me too. I'm also using XPPen for Krita. They have 4 fingers if you count the thumb. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It's just like, yeah, it's hard to tell. I'm gonna give him a nice big thick neck. Oh, and the fur sticks out this way over here on the head. And I'm just gonna make the ears absolutely just gargantuan, just for the sake of it. And yeah, the fur go out this way. Yeah, we're almost done, everybody, but as we're kind of slowly winding down, a little reminder that this is the last Sunday stream. Me and Faye are going to be moving over to Mondays, and we're going to be streaming at 9 p.m. Eastern on Mondays from now on. So if you show up next week on Sunday and you're like, where is everybody? Why are they not streaming? It's because we have moved from that point on. We have moved over to Mondays. So be sure to keep it in your calendars. We're going to be moving over to Mondays. So yeah. Hopefully you guys can still catch us there. It'll be the same content as usual, just on Mondays. Of course. Let him blep again. I don't know how to do the blep with the mouth like this though. That's kind of hard, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know where the blep would be. I would try to add the bleb, but I don't know where I would put it actually. He's also got just like abs of steel. There's this bat monster's got abs of steel. I feel like he looks more menacing in this angle and not as fluffy as the other one. The other ones. This one he looks more like menacing, like oh, I'm a monster or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's because it's too flat. My bad. I'm gonna shift it up. I was like, why is the skull looks kind of weird, and I was like, oh, it's because it's too flat. So I'm gonna shift it up like it has not necessarily a muzzle, but kind of like for like a dog or kind of like a deer antlers or a skull, deer skull. You know how it like pushes forwards a little bit. Yeah, gonna do that. This way it makes more sense. I was like, why does it feel so flat? And I was like, oh, this is why. Alright, I still feel like I'm missing something, but this feels much closer to, I think, what I wanted in terms of like the head shape. More menacing, you know. He looks like he's wearing a crop. He is. He's a Abercrombie and Fitch bottle on the side, guys. You know, like, you know, eating people. It can only help so much. You know, consuming the blood of his victims is it only gets him so far in life. He needs sustenance, and he needs to make that living elsewhere. Oh, is my connection going off? Oh no. Oh shoot. Dang. No. Okay, maybe I'll just I don't know if it's gonna continue recording this then. Oh no. I see it like dipping. Is it the Wi-Fi? Am I completely gone? Here, I'm just gonna... Nobody can hear me, right? Well, oh boy. I'm just gonna record it. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, okay. I think. Unless we're behind. But it keeps pausing. Oh, dang it. Okay, well. I wonder if he'll keep the VOD. Oh, it's behind. Oh, it might... Okay. Well, I guess I'll end it here. I don't know if I should read the the script for like the closing statements, but I guess I'll just read the closing statements just in case. But that's unfortunate. But yeah, if you guys do hear this, thank you for joining the last Sunday stream. I'll be posting this image later on, but thank you guys for joining us. I guess we'll end it here since the internet is kind of having some issues. I think it might be on my end, but yeah, if you guys don't know who we are Wing Canvas, and we are a YouTube channel where we make art tutorials, videos on tips, tricks, and drawing advice to better help our fellow art nerds in this art community of ours. Our mission at Wing Canvas is to make an art education